Hi, my name is Robin Hemingway. I am an EC teacher, and my experience here has been wonderful. I am learning things. I am 60 years old, and there's been some things today that I didn't know. So I am glad for this trip. I'm glad for CIT, and I hope that I get to attend more trips and just get to venture out and learn more about history.
I came to visit, discover, explore the unsung voices of the female voice in the civil rights movement, because there are many, and because we are still being silenced today. And I just want to see those strong Black women and see what they did.
I do this trip because I think this is one of the most important periods in American history, and it has so much more meaning if you are at the places where these events occurred. And I also do it because I know teachers can bring this back to the classroom and make it more valuable when they teach this subject, because they can show pictures, they can say why this happened and this happened, and also share their experiences and say, I was there, I saw those places. And they have so much more meaning if you are telling them this story and not just telling them because you read it in a book.
I'm on this trip to learn about a history that has been erased from textbooks and from classrooms, and to bring that education back to my students and the kids and adults that I come into contact with.
I mean, the trip has been so enlightening every time I come. I mean, like, this is my not my first trip, and so it always gives me an opportunity to kind of reflect. And so I'm always thinking, right when we come into the EJI, where that water is coming and my people have made it through, and now I'm here to still be a part of the legacy of our history and our ancestry. And I'm just fascinated by the history, and then it throws me and it makes me take a deep dive into the relations of how we were looked upon as being inferior, but yet so superior in developing the things that we know today to be sustainable in life and basic history. And I'm just always kind of drawn to the fact that they always viewed us as property. And then I bring it to modern day, and they don't even want it.
Okay, well, I'm Tam Hawk. I love coming on the Civil Rights Tour because as a kid, like, I'm old enough to remember seeing the protests on television where they were doing fire hoses on Black people and they were sicking the dogs in them. As a child, I thought it was very, very wrong. And I still remember when you came into North Carolina, there was a billboard that said, "The Ku Klux Klan welcomes you to North Carolina." That terrified me. So I've always been aware of the injustices, and I just like to learn a lot more about it. And coming here to Birmingham and Jackson and Montgomery, you get to feel like you're reliving their front lines. And it gives me so much inspiration of what the people who sacrificed their lives and those that could have easily sacrificed their lives, what they went through. It's just an amazing experience. And I don't know, I think I would have probably wanted to be a freedom rider. I think that my parents wouldn't have wanted me to go, but I feel like I would have probably wanted to do something like that. At least I like to think so. But anyway, it's a wonderful experience. I honestly think it should be mandatory for every person to see how this country actually, came about. So it's a very important thing. Thank you.